Cosmetics have been around in gaming for years, and make companies millions upon millions of dollars every year. From Counter-Strike to Fortnite to COD and plenty of other games, cosmetics are a big way that companies make their money. And while objectively there's nothing wrong with that, of course there are plenty of companies who abuse the use of monetizing their games with these said cosmetics. Now for the sake of this video, we're going to be focusing primarily on two games here, Fortnite and Call of Duty. Because if you ask me, there's a shit ton of bias when it comes to both of these and their ways of monetizing their in-game content. Now, what are the most popular forms of cosmetics that people buy in these games? Skins, or outfits, or operators, whatever the hell you want to call them. And a lot of these skins in these games happen to be collabs. COD has things like 21 Savage, Nicki Minaj, and fucking Skeletor. Fortnite has skins like Optimus Prime, Goku, Naruto, and so many more. Which brings me to the point that collabs didn't ruin video games, god damn it. Y'all need to shut the hell up about that. I've heard so many people talk so much shit about these two games and other games like it, solely for the fact that they have collaborated cosmetics in their game, and while some of the points I've heard I actually do understand in some ways, others just hate on it for the sole fact that it exists within the game at all. The most valid take on this I've heard is that some skins just don't fit the theme of that said game. Like take for example, Call of Duty is a game about war, battles, and of course, shooting the enemies. So seeing Mechagodzilla slide canceling around and drop-shotting people pulls you out of the immersion of the game. Or having an anime skin running around in a World War II game is absolutely retarded. And you know what? I fully understand this take. This is honestly the most valid and understandable explanation on the subject as a whole. But you know what? If you like these cosmetics and you want to buy them and use them, good for you, bro. Go for it. It's your life. Hopefully it's your money. You do you, bro. But don't be shitting on one game for doing this and then turn around and not apply the same criticism for the other game. Which leads me to talking about Fortnite. I've heard so many people unironically shit on COD for doing this shit and saying that the cosmetics completely break their immersion, and then turn around and say shit like having Alien and Predator skins in Fortnite is cool. Like, bro, what? Alien is okay in Fortnite. A relatively cartoony third-person shooter that's kinda goofy at times is totally fine for having a very well-known, gory, rated-R franchise-based character. That game is totally fine, but having fucking 21 Savage, an asshole known for talking shit and talking about shooting people up in his songs, is not okay to be in a game like Call of Duty. Really. Like, there is literally no logic in that. If you're gonna bitch about these collaborations, at least be consistent when complaining about them. Now, honestly, me, for the most part, I don't really care about collaborations in video games that much, at least not in terms of negativity. Usually, I look forward to collaborations in these games, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do, and that's okay. Because an upcoming collab cannot just mean buying buyable cosmetics, though. It can also mean an upcoming new game mode. Take, for example, the Infinity Gauntlet LTM in Fortnite. LTM stands for Limited Time Game Mode, by the way. This shit was awesome back in 2018 when it first dropped, and honestly that and plenty of other collaborations in Fortnite have led to some hella cool LTMs in my opinion that I have a shit ton of fond memories playing. The other most valid critique on why collabs suck is simply because of fatigue. Bringing up the Infinity Gauntlet LTM game mode again, I feel that after that LTM came out, a whole new era of gaming had started, because after that, a bunch of other live service games would follow suit with their own collaborations over the next couple of years. Keeping to the games mentioned in this video, there was a Godzilla x Kong collab in Call of Duty Warzone a few years back. There's literally been online concert with fucking music artists like Eminem, Travis Scott, Ariana Grande in games like Fortnite, and even Roblox from what I've heard, but I don't really play Roblox, so I don't really know about that. But you get the idea. And honestly, events like that to me are hella bangers, I ain't gonna lie. But these companies shouldn't solely rely on collabs to promote and advance their in-game content. Some people view this as game developers getting lazy and having no original ideas. And to an extent, I can agree with that. But we shouldn't shame these game companies just for the sole fact that they're making these collabs at all. I believe we should at least see how the content within the collab plays out and then decide our opinions on it, and decide whether or not it's valid or just a shitty, lazily done cash grab. And this can sometimes be regardless of if it fits the theme of the game or not. Like it or not, collabs are something that is a part of gaming nowadays, and is something that is going to continue to happen for likely a long time. You don't have to like it, and you don't have to hate it either, but you also don't have to hate or diss on someone else for enjoying or hating on those collabs either. In my opinion, a lot of good and a lot of bad have come from these collaborations, but much like with other shit in this world, there are two sides to every coin, with there being benefits as well as detriments in some way, shape, or form. Alright, I'm outie now. If you could help your boy get to 1,000 subs by the end of 2024, I'd appreciate that. See ya.